100.
Only 200. No, it was bound to happen. Oh, I survived by the skin of my teeth.
Oh my
I am going to go hide in the house. Yeah, the love sausage has a lot of endurance, kind of like mine. Fedoras suck. I mean, I don't think they've been a thing since the 1930s. Like, it is out of hand how big this is. What is this garbage? Later, bone nerds. Oh my gosh, I got wrecked. Amazing. Okay. Oh my nuggets. I got turned into a chicken. Oh yeah, great gains.
Excuse me, we need to move.
Are you blind, lady? I need to come up with an accent for this, I guess. What the? What was this? Is this? All right, technology is awesome. Cool. All right. I did get the armor. It's kind of disappointing though. Not gonna lie. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm about 3/4 of the way through the DLC. The armor is very cool looking, but it's not good. I think that's my takeaway on all this. Hello, sunshine. Have a fun weekend. I'm using a split setup right now with the armor, so I've still got the Fallen Heroes set for the increased damage. I lose the pulse, but I get the critical hit healing. So I swapped out stuff for the critical hit chance after each hit. Sweet. This is The Witcher 4. It's a preview build taxing.
Sweet scent of mead, fouled by the stench of muspels. Yasna too. Smell of mead grows strong. This must be where everything is stored.
Oh my god.
Guided him here.
Please don't summon that lady. I don't feel like dealing with her right now. Thank you. Why are the Jotunheim and the Muspels working together? It's craziness. Oh. Wow, the audio feels super loud today for some crazy reason. What is happening in my life? Well, it's still the way it was, I guess.
I don't believe in locked doors.
Where is it?
Show me.
That guy way off in the middle of Narnia.
Holding him, I wonder.
I'm out of mead too. Uh-oh. Yeet. This game is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. One day it'll grate on me taxing for sure.
Sindri has been here. A chain was placed here. From the scarring, something heavy was suspended from it. I've carried enough dwarves recently to know they are not as light as they look. This blood is many days old. One trail leads in, the other out.
Good old torture, I guess.
Is this Sindri's special mead? Given the puddles on the floor, he must have taken a bath in it.
I wonder if we're gonna find any clues in the basement.
The Muspells have a prison not far from here. Jan's house, they call it.
Jansu's. I would have pronounced that as yarn shoes. Run to the Brewery archives, Ullum. We got a letter from Noldreth. The bloody fool is sabotaging the secret library to protect the book. You must grab the book before the invaders reach it. Bring it here. Here is safe. Now go! Yeah, unfortunately I'm not a Viking, so I'm going to pronounce it the quasi-educated Canadian way. Our archive keeps the knowledge of so many herbs, ingredients, and processes for making incredible brews for any purpose. Joy, healing, ceremonies. We must find a strategy for passing our knowledge across generations of young archivists. Copy every scroll and recipe. Everybody must be as drunk as possible. Can't see it from here, can I? Can't see it from here either. Maybe something that way? Thought that maybe it would be in between the bookshelves, but I guess not. It's fine. There is a thing there. Ah, I see. While all mead contains honey, what makes a special mead unique is the type of honey. It comes from the huga bloom, which is the active ingredient in making the mead so rich and sweet, along with providing with its famed healing properties. Remember that when you are next out and about harvesting blooms. It's those big ass flowers. Okay. Interesting. Why can I move it? Either way. There we go. We're in place. There we go. Although it looks like we're not quite aligned. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and be ready. Ooh. So it looks like I'm still missing a single clue. Oh, we got... All right, I thought maybe one of the clues would have been down here, but I guess not. Let's see what we can find.
This hammer bears the mark of Sindri. And here, a bag of roasted acorns.
Oh, roasted acorns.
Some days ago, Sindri was captured while sneaking outside. He was dragged in here for interrogation. His belongings were seized. Even his roasted acorns, one of the many dwarven delicacies I will never fathom. They tried to loosen his tongue, using the same sweet mead he himself sought. Almost drowned him in it. But the shelter has not been raided.
At least his craving is good.
So Sindri must have remained strong and refused to give them its location. Instead, he was dragged away, bloodied, drunk as a fish, but alive, most likely to face further tortures at a makeshift prison named Jan's House. That is where I should go next.
No, Twitch takes half of all gift subs for the most part, so you're better off just keeping your money. I wonder if I want to go and head over here. I know I need to go west, but I can just fast travel back to there, and I want to pick up these things. I have the ability to fly. I'm good to go on that. The only ability I don't have, which might be useful, is the resurrection ability, but yeah, I think it was only used for one quest, and I've already done it, so I don't need to worry about it. Man, these guys take a lot of damage. Craziness.
How in the name of Bamber's balls will I get?
What ails you, little one?
By the might of Ymir, you are Havi of Asgard, yes?
I am,
Heard you were
I
afoot,
guess.
but never expected to lay eyes upon you. It's my hammer, a mighty hammer, strong enough to tear a mountain in two. And by
Everything's a
sheer
trap.
accident, I tripped and threw it out there. If you can retrieve it, then you may keep it, Havi.
A weapon of such strength cannot be ignored. Very well. I shall get it.
Wasn't Mjolnir the thing that did that?
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Oh, he threw it in the middle there.
It is done. A trivial matter for the High One.
Yes, I can see the lava was no problem for you. But Oh, the hammer, it is damaged.
Damaged?
Yes, look closely. This crack in the shaft.
You have passed the trial, High One.
Trial? What trial? Ah! This area is off limits. Ah, my head. What the hell?
So he gets punched in the head by bears and random other crap, but this is the one thing that messes with him.
Aesir. Right, we've only got one shot at this, so listen, and listen good.
What are you jabbering about? Who are you? What's happening?
Unless you want me to tell this moosepel who you really are, and while you're still helpless, I
Sweet.
suggest you do as I tell you, and quickly.
Helpless? You dare threaten me? I'll throttle you through these bars.
Shut up, or I'll shut you up.
There's no time to explain. I'll lure the guard, you grab his key. Get us out of here, and I'll explain everything. Ready?
What?
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Come here. I got some information your chief is gonna want.
Go on then, enlighten me. What drivel will you spout this time?
Your mother stopped by last night.
My God. I guess it'll be done in an hour. Oh. Holy crap.
You'll get nowhere without... Let me out!
Ah! Oh, got all my goodies back.
Hey! Don't just leave me here!
I think I'm gonna leave them there.
Finally! Get me out then!
Do I have to though? Like, I kind of want to just leave them. Is it though?
Get up. We're leaving.
Only if you promise to get me out, no matter what. I stay here, I'm dead.
Tell me what's going on or I'll kill you myself.
The Muspels took me prisoner, threw me in here. Now, on the other side of that opening is a hole full of lava. I can't get out, not on my own. But if you're in here with me, lava's not a problem for you. And not according to our mutual acquaintance.
The Jotun shapeshifter. The one who tricked me, told me of a hammer that could split mountains.
Ah, that old chestnut. Look, you want the real hammer? Pick me up, get me through that tunnel.
I don't want the real hammer though. Ugh.
Yeah! Hot!
Shut up, or I'll drop you into it.
Come, Hyman, time to go!
Is this guy just gonna launch me into the sea?
Smell that, Hyman? The sweet aroma of freedom. And we have you to thank for it.
What was your crime?
Other than being a dwarf and fighting invaders,
Fighting invaders?
I'm a blacksmith by trade. Just before the invasion of our lands began, I single-handedly armed an army. Bravest dwarves you ever saw. Clans dropping long-held grudges, joining to fight the Muspels and the Jot. Anyway, all came to nothing in the end. I was locked up. Told they'd let me out if I made weapons for the Muspels. Told them I'd sooner die. Now, about that hammer.
I know. Nothing more than a tall tale. And not a bad one.
You did all this knowing there was no mighty man. I see now why they call you the High One.
It's because he's high on drugs and mushrooms, apparently, based on the amount that Eivor eat. Where's this nerd taking me? This is probably the coolest armor set so far. Yeah, you got a Sub-Zero thing going on.
Ha! There he is. Safe at last, brother. I told you I would find someone who could help.
Never thought I'd be so happy to lay eyes on that big ugly face of yours. You did well, brother.
Ugly? Have you looked in the mirror lately? Father should have dropped you from the cliffs the moment your tiny, screwed-up face drew breath. It's good to see you.
Well, well, the Jotun who managed to fool me. And your brothers.
Aye, brothers from another mother. Our father was Travi, the famed dwarven explorer who traveled the 9 realms.
Travi and my mother are dwarves. My half-brother here is half-dwarf, half-Jotun. We have a sister who is half-dwarf, half-Muspel.
And another brother that is, well, half-bear. But that's another story.
I see. Your father Travi was very well traveled.
He kept himself busy, that's for sure.
You have our gratitude, High One. We shall drink to your honor for all time.
Enjoy your freedom. And stay out of trouble, lads.
Funny. And he can pull out of a driveway, yeah. Man. It doesn't even make any sense. Like, how do the chromosomes line up? Whatever, I'm thinking about this too hard.
We should not be seen in this area.
That's why you don't have so many... Oh, I'm not getting into this. Never mind. So, Wabu, that's an appropriate emoji for this situation. There we go. Run! I don't actually care about these nerds. I just want the marker off my map. Oh my gosh. Problem solved. That's actually marked too. It's so weird that the two groups are cooperating. The moose ball and the... Oh my god. A little block in the way. The moose ball and the Jotun are not supposed to be playing nice with each other because Suthengur and Suthur have different goals entirely. Don't need that head anyway. Right in the face. Half off. I like sitting. It's in my name. All right, we go pick up this synchronization point. Yeah, we'll get there. Eventually. Gonna synchronize on this guy's head first. Magical. What do we got? Guess it doesn't really matter. I could head here and then head off to the quest. Sure. I don't have any Hugur. Which is kind of annoying. Is there a boat? I have no idea. No idea if I've done them all. I have no idea if I've done all the gemstones. I don't know what they mean. Oh, they're 4. Oh. This is Assassin's Creed. It's Valhalla. Whole lot of nothing. They really should have had an Aquaman thing in Odyssey with that staff that lets you breathe underwater. Should have just propelled you around. Missed opportunity. I don't think they have anything like that in this game. I wish I had more mana. Okay. It's gonna head to the left, I think.
I should be cautious around here.
Get up into this fortress. I'm so moist. Come on, game. Ha! All right, what am I looking for? Why do I get the feeling I'm gonna have to grab every single key?
Jumping off now. Oh, take you.
Sword key. Annoying. There are many keys apparently. 2, 3. There's some dude out there. 4, 5. I think puzzle is a strong word. It's hard to get into an area with a key without a key. Keep forgetting this is a thing.
One of the many prison keys. All of them are here, it seems.
Just a lot of them are here. Remember what each key is for. Rubies for the red, blah, 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 blah. There's numerous some prisoners are making weapons. Cool. Emerald key is missing. Convenient. I just want to free literally everybody. Once he fought in a long battle. After the 5th day, he grew bored and struggled to stay awake. To keep alert, he designed new methods to kill his enemies. Thus, he was able to enjoy himself once again and remain awake long enough to win. What's the point of opening them all up? I'm okay with losing loot sometimes. I feel like most of this stuff is not worth my time at all. Some harsh interrogation. Wow, amazing. So much stuff.
I think there's something hidden in the back. The prisoners weren't just lying around.
Okay, game. You feel like... Why? Oh, it's because of rocks in the way. Stupid. You haven't played Assassin's Creed since Origins? I don't think you're really missing out on much. I did like Odyssey for what it was. But they just get more and more bloated as time goes on. Ooh. If you want to burn 200 hours, wait until this game's like 20 bucks or less and then enjoy yourself. Can't open that up yet, I guess. They're having a bad time. I don't think any of these matter. Comrades, the guards are on to us, and tonight will be our last chance to make our move. Blinken wasn't looking too well after his portal jumps, but he's giving me instructions on where to find the stashed tools and weapons along with the key to his cell. We'll gather in the Amber Cell as usual. How far am I? This is the second last DLC. It's been a very long road so far. This is Taxion's favorite game. Huh? All right, Wabu. I don't actually care about this, but whatever. Oh, maybe I do. if only for the sake of completion. Bruh. Okay. Left to right. There we go. This is it for you. Have a good night, Wabu. Hello, Nakoko. Your cookie's done? I think I got everything I wanted in this area. We need to go outside, I think. Yeah. They look terrible. Well, as long as they taste good, it's fine, right? Decorating's hard. I'm on fire! Okay, just... Ah! Why? Alright, we got some murdering to do apparently. Is this going to be another teleport?
The other side.
Might be. Nope. It's the first, which means there's more than one.
Surveying the area, Sunan.
Just take the shortest path. How's it going? All right. I shouldn't have done that. Or whatever. That should be all the chest keys. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Too watery. Wah, wah. Oh well, not the end of the world. This is why I just put all of my food into a bowl. Who cares about presentation? Just shovel it in my face with a spoon. Okay, game. Oh god. More cookies for you. Drop Raven. All right, that's done. Let's get out of here. Let's go over to the Three Masters. great white raven with the gold filigree. I'm gonna drop out of the sky here. That's okay. Just means we'll have a refreshing swim. You are 100% correct, Bobby. We are in Zvartalfheim, which is one of the 9 realms. But the Muspelheim have invaded. That's why there's these floating rocks everywhere, and the Yggdrasil limbs are on fire. Yggdrasil's actually a supercomputer. Assassin's Creed lore is wild. It's the so-called 7th solution, which is how the Aesir are trying to avoid Ragnarok. You still haven't completed that side quest because the thing is so difficult?
More than I would even wish about Loki,
Niflheim.
no matter his crimes. It's likely Sindri was brought here many days ago. I hope I'm not too late.
Which side quest is that? Oh, is that chick gonna get spawned? So annoying. See you around, buddy. The trials or the Asgard stuff? Are they just gonna stand there while this guy heals? Stupid fire keepers. Wash your hands, man. So there's a handful of different quests that are like hobby themed. So there's the one from the potion in Valka, which is going to Asgard and then in Jotun. And then the other one after that is where Javi's trying to get through hell to go and rescue Baldur. These have been pretty good, Seth. It is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Darren. This game doesn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game. I agree in general. Ow.
Giants. Need to get on the other side.
Go up, damn you!
Does I need to be anonymous?
Giants have no mercy. When I face them, I will show them none.
It can be fun.
The dead have been
It's probably fun about 30% of the time. It's neutral about 50% of the time. And then 20% of the time it's just god-awful.
I know this mark. Whoever he was, he had his hooker cruelly stolen. I can sense that the Salakar was satisfied on this occasion.
Have I played all of them? I played a lot of them.
The sigil.
I haven't played Shadows. I haven't played Mirage.
All this was a meat. Oh well, it is done. I must return the body to Broke.
Really? You wish it was online? For what reason, though? A gift from the other world.
Capture. But the nature of his death, that was not chance.
I don't remember. Oh, yeah, it's the hell thing with the big dragon boss at the end, the Nighog or whatever. Nighod. Do I like this game? I do. It's just bloated as hell. It could have been a really good, like, 80-hour game as opposed to a mediocre 200-hour game. I've heard that Shadows is a lot shorter, and that gives me hope for it. What's my favorite Assassin's Creed? Probably 2 or Brotherhood. And then if you're talking about the modern ones where they stop being so stealthy, probably Odyssey. Although Odyssey's pretty loaded too. Nidhogg, yeah. Eggnog. Took me 3 tries to get through hell, I think. Something like that. You're curious about Hex? I mean, I wish they'd learn. Origins was pretty okay. I liked that it was pretty focused. Like, there wasn't a lot of side nonsense to do, like the collections and all that. You really like the combat in Valhalla? I think it's fairly solid for what it is. I don't think it's anything super special, but I also don't think it's bad. Yeah, Hex is probably Salem witch trial themed, I guess. I don't know. Brotherhood is the best and Origins is the best most recent? I really liked the Atlantis DLC. I think that's why Odyssey is ranked higher up there in my mind. I also liked Alexios and how much of a, like, crab talker he was. Hey, Mr. Hollywood. Still in the fiber blackout zone. I didn't enjoy Black Flag.
Still, it can't be coincidence that Calder sated the Salakar with the hookers of so many
I like
Musvel,
Edward Kenway.
dwarf.
I like the theme. I hate the sailing. The sailing is total trash, so it ruined the game for me.
Noblest of dwarves, let this not be our missing master.
Ever played Final Fantasy? Which one? I've played all the remakes of the Final Fantasy VII series.
Who is
I'm
this
still
you
waiting
bring?
for the last one, obviously.
No! It can't be!
Master Broker, I share in your grief. Truly I do. Your brother was the worthiest of dwarves. More so
Good to see you, Billy.
you will ever know.
Sorry, you're still stuck in internet hell.
No. No! My dear Sindri.
The funeral arrangements are being made outside. I must use this chance to bend Broker to my will.
Yeah, so I don't really care about an AC Black Flag remaster. What I want to see for Hex is I want to see them get rid of all the stupid cosmetic collection quests. I want them to minimize like random hunting around for stupid treasures and maybe make the side quests have more depth. I think Cyberpunk was a really good example of what you could do with side quests.
You're back! Yes!
Oh, Final Fantasy 14 or 11? I've played 14. I like the community, I just don't like the game. The game was too slow. I might buy the Rage Room.
Goodbye.
So many starving dwarves produce so
I do have a
much
soft
shit.
spot for MMOs, but I haven't played one for a very long time. I need more silica.
Let's talk.
Let's go and find the dwarf guy. I'd probably play 14 if it didn't have such a ridiculous subscription. I don't know. It's one of those games where they're like, oh, you just gotta hit max level or whatever and it gets fun. And I'm like, well, do I really want to spend 70 hours in a game before it gets fun? I figure if it's not fun in the first couple hours is a problem. Although I didn't play it after they modernized the leveling path. The only thing I liked in Destiny 2 is the PvP. The rest of the game is awful. Do you know, I know how Thunderstorm is in Spanish? No, I do not.
You lied to me. You said you would save him.
I said I would find him.
That ain't my brother.
I think Gunganir is better. I don't own either of them, Darren, but if I was going to buy one, I'd buy a PlayStation.
What happened?
The reason being is that their game catalog is better, PlayStation Plus is slightly better, and it's a more powerful machine.
Like that of a wounded bear. Soon after, I witnessed the final act of a mighty battle. Sindri beset by giants on all sides. It was he who made the godlike roars. He always did have a deep voice. He wielded his hammer and chisel with uncommon skill.
Yes, yes, I've seen him do it many times in the workshop.
Giants lay strewn about, slain by Sindri's hand. But then, one of cowardly aspect struck your brother treacherously in the back. Yet even as Sindri succumbed to the blow, he lopped his chisel and struck the coward dead, right between the eyes.
Sindri did all that?
So it will be written. I must find a way to ease broken
Oh, he's such a liar.
and make him amenable to my wishes.
Sitting under his oak tree.
Have I played Unity? Briefly, but it was too buggy, so I
Something
refunded
wrong,
it.
Basil.
Everything is wrong. We're burying the greatest smith who ever lived, and we don't have his tools to put with him.
I came across some at Aylthorpe. If you want, I can fetch.
Those are just the spares. He never took his best ones from the shelter.
I see. How is it that such valuable instruments have been misplaced?
Javi.
Misplaced?
I mean, he's an embellisher.
Hidden, more like.
By Sindri.
To make sure no one else ever touched them. Particularly Brooker. Except now we can't find them.
You have no idea where they might be.
Well, they're inside the shelter, I can tell you that. Well, they can't be
Is
too.
he my boyfriend? No, he's
Surprised
like
somewhere up high.
Eevor's great
dwarves were afraid of
grandfather.
Sindri. He was quite the climber. Now me, well, I prefer to keep my feet on the ground, right where they should be.
Last time I saw the master.
My least favorite Assassin's Creed games are Syndicate, Assassin's Creed 3. What else was mediocre? Oh yeah, Black Flag. I didn't finish any of these.
I'm very fond of the dwarves, yet their constant needs. It is exhausting. Oh, Loki.
Well, that's where they get you, Darren. They're like, we have cool games that you can't get on other platforms, so now you have to buy our platform.
Even the lies.
How far am I in the game? I think I'm like 95% of the way through the main area, and I'm 75% of the way through this. The Siege of Paris is done, which means it's maybe a couple hours of main left.
My beloved tools.
And I don't know
Majestic oak.
what I do here.
Surely this is Sindri's beloved acorn tree. Nest looks like a promising hidey hole. If I had wings, I could reach it.
I've ever played Gears of War? I played Gears of War 1 with Coltrane and company on the Xbox 360. We're just gonna land here then?
Finally, the tools of Sindri's trade. I must reunite these tools with Sindri's
Was this
remains
quest necessary?
before the ceremony begins.
I don't care about achievements on video games. I can't imagine making a new account just to re-unlock them. Is there a new game plus? I have no idea. I don't care. I don't think there's ever been a fantasy game I've wanted to play a new game plus. I tried with The Witcher, but I just couldn't be bothered.
Now I see why some call you God.
You're making me blush. Still, I have my moments. Heroes die, but not their legacy. Such was Sindri's courage. But tonight he feasts in Valhalla.
I like the game, but I don't want more of it. I'm gonna move on to something else. The Witcher 3 is very good. Things just don't hit the same, right? Like, it's about discovery, and I'm more limited on time than I am on money. Like, I could spend $30 and get the Cyberpunk DLC, so why wouldn't I go do that? It's a whole new experience for me.
I'm here for the mead, not the company.
You dwarves and your love of mead. It's caused me enough trouble already.
It wasn't a dwarf who ransacked half of Jotunheim in search
I mean, of course they're making Cyberpunk 2. Cyberpunk 1 made a whole bunch of money.
Wouldn't know anything about that.
I don't see the points, Estral.
You know, old friend, now would be a good time for some grapes.
If I was, like, really cash-strapped, then my time ends up being worth less than my money, so I'd, you know, play a game again. Hey, try new games.
Surely,
I mean, everybody's got something different, right?
you must all make compromises. I can even give you the honeyed words. Time soothes the well of suffering, brings hope that sees beyond chill death, recasts the whirlpool of sorrow into the placid waters of the philosophic mind.
Are those words for Sindri or Balder?
Balder lives. Why would he need such words?
Of course, of course. I didn't mean to... Well, you know.
What was not any good?
Fine, I'll do the speech. But it will be one of my making, not yours. We dwarves don't care much for poetry. Still, we can't set about making speeches until the torches are all lit
I still haven't played Far Cry 6. Far Cry 4 was awful. Far Cry 5 was pretty good.
Take before the dwarves get around to lighting the torches.
Cestral plays word games. Wait, why can't I light this up? Don't play 6? Why not?
bestow.
It's fire. Oh my gosh.
My brother.
I think
True,
you
Master. He was,
overestimate my standards, Bobby. I am
I did not
170
like
hours in
thinking,
AC Valhalla
and he
after
did
all.
not like me. Still, he was good with the hammer, and the chisel, and the saw. And he knew how to work the bellows. Some said better than anyone. Even me.
172.
Brocker, your brother was a very
I guess I
fine
gotta catch
smith.
up.
I admired him greatly.
Wow. Doing well, Selena. How about you?
Master Broker, you've given Sindri an excellent send-off.
It's the least he deserves. But is it really true he feasts in Valhalla?
It is. I saw it in a vision. Come. Let's take a stroll.
Well, I won't be playing Shadows anytime soon.
Now, tell me, are you prepared to continue Sindri's good work?
Helping Ivaldi was not my brother's work.
But the fine Sutter was. It's what got him killed.
No, people have
Greed
offered
for
me
mead is
Shadows
what
for
got him
free
killed.
3 times, and I've rejected
Took
them
courage
every
to go
time.
after that meat. A direct challenge to Sutter's authority.
This is crooked thinking.
Seems straight enough to me.
You know, I don't reckon I owe you a bloody thing.
I risked my life to retrieve your
all
brother's
that dopamine's
body. Now I'm
Estoril.
prepared to risk it again. For you and all of Zvartalfheim.
Bollocks! You ain't doing anything out of the goodness of your heart. I know what you're after. I know all about your lad Balder. I have ears, you know, even in my grief. So, don't pretend you're here for us, because I know—
Would you have me abandon my own son and strive only for your salvation?
Okay, when you say it like that.
Nice try, Kashif.
I need time. I'm still grieving, you know. Let me think on it, all right? A little old think.
It's the dopamine, man. Yeah, if you want to play day one games and you don't have a life, the subscriptions are really good. Like I bought Ubisoft Classic or sorry, EA Play to play Jedi Survivors. It was like $7. That's awesome.
I should check on Broker.
But if you have a life,
Census.
then these subscriptions are awful.
I must.
You should just wait for things to go on sale. I really did not expect this game to take me over 2 months to finish. I am almost always full. You have no life? Well, perfect. You and I can abuse subscriptions together. We'll get it eventually, because I'm not that hell-bent on it yet.
Finest tools you'll ever lay eyes on.
Good to see you're getting along. So, Broker, do you accept your duty?
Don't have much choice, do I?
I haven't
Need us
played
constantly smiting
any
up
of the
arse.
Tomb Raider games.
Let
Actually, that's
this
not
be
true. I
the
played the
start
one
of
where
new
there's a
friendship.
shipwreck.
To
study the Salakar, I'll need the very best of tools. Too bad this workshop is
That sucks,
lacking.
Bobby.
Bugger off. I got more stuff here than you can wag a finger at.
Sounds like at least you can kind of make the best of it. I've got a bunch of the
If you find something you
Tomb
don't
Raider
know
games.
how to use, just ask.
I'll be giving you lessons on how to use your own.
Bickering dwarves. How unusual.
Aesir, you return.
What? You deal with a fire nymph?
Not this again.
What news do you bring?
My stepmother is stubborn. I cannot push too hard or she will grow suspicious.
She has no interest in a trade.
Interest, yes. But not yet the
I need
will.
to look at the games that I have and see which
The
Tomb Raider's
Salakar
next.
is all but indestructible. You, on the other hand, are not.
She assumes she'll catch me, kill me, and retrieve the Salakar.
Time is on her side.
Then I must strip her of this illusion. If I were to make a nuisance of myself, one that cannot be ignored.
I don't know,
prepares to lead my father's next major invasion.
But if I were to disrupt her plans,
I'm not going back to play Brotherhood anytime soon, Bobby. If ever.
Sounds risky to me.
I once plotted and carried out the murder of Ymir himself. What do I care of risk?
Well, since you put it like that.
Where must I strike?
At Af Alvat Milna, my stepmother develops a strange army. At Jofursmida, she breeds beasts of war. And finally, there's Drekathorp.
Yeah, I'm not 100%ing Valhalla. I'm not going to finish the Valkyrie
In the
Trials.
meantime, I shall return to Eitri.
I'm not going to finish the river
My stepmother
raids.
has become more amenable.
I'll return when I'm done. And I will expect answers regarding the Salakar.
How can so many starving dwarves...
I guess we go here and blast. The river raids are trash, yeah. I'm on my breakfast. My breakfast has been done for at least 4 hours. Huh. Okay. Do I like racing games? I like VR racing games, but they're kind of low on my priority list. I play Microsoft Flight Simulator in VR every now and then, but it's not a regular thing.
So this is where the she-demon stores her precious supplies.
No, they do not. I think that's purely a Quebec brand. Loblaws, Sobeys, Freshco, No Frills. There used to be an AMP. I don't know if they exist anymore. Superstore, Walmart. Yeah, like I said, the Tomb Raider game I played looked good. I'll look and see what I've got for other Tomb Raider games. Maybe I'll do it after Borderlands or something. Is this tic-tac-toe? It might be. I think it's more rock, paper, scissors, though. I'm on fire! You mean No Name? Tomb Raider games from Temu? Not that I'm aware of. It's a very pretty game. It's not the most interesting game. Especially when they're all bullet sponges like this guy. Get over here. No, I'm all about VR, tic-tac-toe, 3D. Special Ultra Deluxe Edition. Comes with a t-shirt and one of those steelbook things. Was he blue? Yeah, because he was a Jotun.
These warriors will have grumbling bellies and only sticks with which to fight.
No, I don't play Call of Duty Zombies. I don't see the fun in just running around in circles shooting zombies all day. I wonder if a 5x5 tic-tac-toe would actually be good. I mean, all video games are repetitive if you're reductive enough. Just do whatever makes you happy. Like, I'm not gonna judge somebody for playing zombies for hours on end. Like, it's the same crap as this.
We have the advantage. Fire, you knights!
Oh no, they're gonna call, what's her name? I don't want to see it. Call of Duty has good lore? I don't think I'd play Battlefield or Call of Duty. I'd probably play Marvel Rivals.
That hurts!
Man, they're making me do work here. Because there's supplies and I'm supposed to be crippling the war effort or something.
Shit!
Have you ever played any Madden game? No, I don't play sports games. Ever. Well, that's actually not true. I played NBA Jam on the Sega Genesis. That was kind of fun. Modern Warfare is a great single-player campaign. I don't think the Call of Duty games have been known for their campaigns for a long time. I think I played Black Ops. It was where you were on this dinghy, this I don't know what they're actually called, and you fly off of a waterfall and you huck knives at some helicopter to bring it down. Did I play football in my school? No, I was a giant nerd. Still am, arguably. So using your controller is missing most of the right stick. I mean, sports games are for other people. They're just not for me. I played more soccer than anything. I was never into sports. I'm still not into sports. I just don't get it. I don't know, I played the campaign for, what was it? Battlefront. It was okay. You're one of those? Man, I cannot imagine getting so angry that it'd destroy my peripherals.
Just let me go. What did I do to you? Eh? Hey, get back! Back! Let me be, I beg you. Here, please.
Watch your step. Go on, join your little mates down there.
Guess we'll rescue this guy. Well, I'll just trip on the way over.
You die.
Boop. See you around. Oh, I guess he is still alive. Boo. No, I haven't played Far Cry Primal. The last Far Cry I finished was 5.
Are you harmed?
I'll live.
I didn't play
And the
Blood
stars
Dragon
came by
either.
When you did high one. I thought that would be the end of me.
It was nothing.
Maybe for you. For me, it was everything. I'd have ended up like them down there. Here, a token of thanks. Huh?
You damaged your keyboard?
Typical. They must have chucked my supplies in the sea. It's just not my day, is it?
At least you lived to tell your
More
tale.
money than brain cells.
And gratitude is
You got
paid.
$1.50. Nice.
Well, find me at the Grenhella shelter if you change your mind. Big cave, full of crystals. Well worth a look.
I mean, there was a dude who was basically 98% brainless and he was doing fine in life, so you're probably still okay.
Sounds like they're in the swampland south of Aetri.
Were you playing Super Frog,
But I
Zestrel?
make no promises.
No one asked you to. Well then, I hope to see you at the Grenhella shelter.
What the hell did I do to my monitor? I have Skyrim VR and Skyrim in my library, yeah. I don't self-identify as a nerd. I'm a closet nerd. I do have Skyrim 2D.
She says. Print all the signs to the shelters, she says.
How's it going, Michael? Best game out there? I disagree, but I think it's a good one.
Might have painted a few too many of these.
There's a shelter not far from here.
Too many of these. Ah! Tried to sneak up on me, you frosty bastard. Not today, Jotun!
Did he just off himself?
Ha, Jotun! You can't fool me with your shape-shifting, even in your current ugly form.
Stand your ground! You address no Jotun, you sniveling sack of... Where did he go? And how do I get out of here?
Day 14. We are starving and our wounds from the fall have begun to fester. Unable to kill the rats, we have instead built several portals, which will at least allow us to outmaneuver them. Hopefully the portals may also help us to escape this woeful place. Skyrim has a lot of stuff to do. And the open world doesn't feel empty like the Assassin's Creed games. I think it is good for that. But I don't think it has very good first-person melee. I think that's why people play the Archer so frequently, other than they're super strong. I've never heard of Homefront.
Vermin, you Jotnar call us, and so vermin shall feast upon you. Go bring it now.
Can I push them into a rock or something here? Where's their portal? Is it over there? Gotta be. Nope. Where are these things coming from so I can put them away? Gotta bounce across and then pull the thing off the wall. Alright. That's fine, we can do this. Or not. Yeah, they're munching on me though. Oh, I gotta lure them over. Herpa derp. I see.
I have bested your traps, coward! Now show yourself! Or you will make an enemy of Harvey, Lord of Asgard!
Lord of Asgard. Yeah, right. And I'm Breedmark, King of Dwarves, freshly resurrected. Try harder,
Okay, game. Is this in here? It might not be. It's in behind that ice wall, though. Oh, I see what I have to do. I have to do the exact same thing that we did before, except this time without dying, and I have no Hooger. Perfect. I'm mostly ignoring what he's saying for tips and stuff. I'll figure it out, it's fine. Just gotta get the rats out of my way again. Can I see it from here? I can. Where should I bring it? I guess I'll bring them here. Easy peasy. Have I eaten anything good? Man. Mayonnaise in cheap Mr. Noodles ramen.
Greedy, thieving dwarves! Invading your land isn't enough. Now you have to filter everything we have. Lest we burn the ice out of your...
Okay, that was the last thing to get here.
Get my hands on you.
It brings them up from poverty level to like pretty okay. It's crazy. You can also use that P2 peanut butter powder stuff. Add some extra protein and flavor.
Hey, your turn. You should light it up. Make it a little...
Yeah, but I can't buy that stuff from business Costco.
We meet at last.
What in... How did...
And the mayonnaise is tasty.
No Jotun has ever outsmarted my trap. Oh crap. You're really not a Jotun, are you? Which means you're...
The Lord of Asgard, yes. And in no mood for such trickery. Even though I must admit, I admire your cunning. You managed to fool me, if only for a brief moment. Many have tried.
Have a good night,
Few have
Zvartalfheim.
succeeded. Even fewer lived to tell the tale. So who are you, dwarf?
Bansky, they call me. Before the invasion, I was an artist. Some clever clogs reckoned I should paint all the signs to all the dwarf shelters. And that's how I found this empty shelter here. Thought I'd use it to get a little payback, you know? Teach some Jotuns a lesson. Admittedly, it's not the most efficient means of revenge, but every journey begins with a single step, eh?
He's motivated.
Still, never thought I'd catch an Aesir in my trap. Unintentionally, I should point out.
All you caught was my attention. And perhaps a tiny sliver of my respect.
Then if you'll indulge me, what went wrong? What was the failure in my trap?
There was no failing. Other than your prey was the wisest and most cunning of all beings in the 9 realms.
And modest, too.
Another of my attributes. You're far from the first trickster I've tangled with, and you have much to learn to be worthy of the title.
Everyone's a critic.
Meanwhile, Javi gets wrecked by Loki on the
underestimate your
regular.
enemy. You're telling me Jotnar actually fall for this childlike ruse of yours?
Literally, yes. You saw the bodies. Can't help themselves. They see a dwarf dive down and boop, in they go. Same as you, if you recall.
Yes, my curiosity got the better of me this day. The rats. I'll be happy to never see them again, but you had too few. A pack of wolves would be better. They'd make short work of your prey.
Ah, yes, a pack of wolves. Very easy for a dwarf to catch and handle. Why didn't I think of that, eh?
Get one to chase you down there. Every journey begins with a single step. I have nothing more to say. But
I don't think it's
you
on
should
for
look your prey in
50%.
the
I think it
eye.
was
Let
35%.
them know who has bested them.
Ah, yes. Get within reach of someone, a far bigger someone, with an increasing desire to kill me. What a terrific idea. In any case, I am no warrior, and this shelter here is all I have with
Yeah,
which
it's
to fight back.
35%.
All I have are my wits, my anger, and my shelter.
Then what more do you need? Good hunting, Bansky.
And to you.
I've got my finger on the pulse. All right, let's go this way, and then we'll head up to Milna here. Or the Milna. I think Milna's like Fort in Muspelheim. Or Muspel. Is it 50% off on some fishy website? Okay, so it might be 50% on Xbox, but it's not 50% off on PC. It's like $26 or something right now. Mr. Basics, how are your arms doing? I saw you were talking to somebody on stream with your microphone muted. There was lots of hand gestures. I should have recorded the clip and then tried to read your lips or something extra creepy. Tax-related crimes? Those are the best kind. Ugh, I don't have any Hooger. Can I find some more?
Show me what lies ahead.
Okay. That bird can go away. Doesn't matter. Actually, you know what? Come back here, bird. You're 100% worth my time. Now that I think about it a little longer. This game is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and this is the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC. We're playing as Havi the High One, aka Odin, or Lord of Asgard. We are in the Zvartalfheim, which is the realm of the dwarves. You're finally at 1.9 million! Should I put my 1 million point redemption up? You won't use it? That's okay. Somebody else can. Voldemort? What? To my nose? This is what you did. Disgusting things. It doesn't even fit my head because it's straight from Japan and they apparently have much smaller heads than mine. It'll kind of work for a little bit, but as I talk, the Velcro will come off. Case in point. Come here. This is how Magikarps make. You know my money's worth? Yeah, dollars per hour. I almost made a short about it.
Gods here are vigilant.
Definitely hard to argue with the dollars per hour, but whether or not they're good quality dollars per hour is another game. I don't know, it's shallow. I have to go download the video. You didn't need that arm anyway.
So this is where Sinapse creates a mysterious army.
Can't get over that because it's ice. Okay. Alright, I don't know what's going on here, but it looks bad. Like the one time I wish I had the rebirth power on me. My rating of the game, like a 1 out of 10? I don't know, it's like a strong 6.5 or 7. The combat's serviceable, the story's okay, it's just all the good parts are few and far between, it's just hyper bloated. What good antivirus ban do you have? Most people just use Windows Defender and I'm no different. Just stop downloading weird stuff. Call of Duty, imagine.
Help me out here.
Are they just popping souls into these things or what? Souls, come on to me. What was that from? I think it was Soul Calibur? Call of Duty Viking Ops? That's pretty heavy metal. Sure. Name is you and what army of lawyers?
Can't do this alone.
Is going to defend that one. I don't care about the treasure chests. Not those ones anyway. Lawyers with underscores, the most
Hey, come here.
terrifying force in the universe. These guys with shields are so annoying. Last of the silica.
I'll kill you.
Is there any more? Nice.
This is just a small vengeance for what you did to free.
Thank you, War. Metal Gear Solid. I like that. Game of Thrones? No. It's Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I think Ubisoft should make a Game of Thrones game. They probably do a good job. Berserker. They'd ruin it? I think they have all the tools to be successful except for their executive. This is a Game of Thrones open world game? Isn't that one of those like microtransaction heavy mobile games? I mean, maybe it's the aesthetic, sure. Makes me wonder if Crimson Desert's gonna be any good. Or whatever it was. Was it Crimson Desert?
You let me out of here, you bastards! You haven't got the stones to bite me fairly. Come on! Let me out right now!
Black Desert Online was not a good game in my opinion. The gameplay was fun, but everything else sucked. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see a single player game come into that camp.
You're safe now.
I suppose I should thank you. Would have killed them all myself, of course. Why do you think they caged me up? Scared of me, they were.
That is one explanation. In any case, you should find somewhere safer than here. If not for your sake, then for any giants.
No, it's
you
the
may
same
slay.
problem that
You make a
most of
fair
the Asian
point.
MMOs have,
Still,
where you
helped me out,
can't
and where I come from, we repay
linearly
acts of
progress,
kindness.
right? There's so
Met
much
me in the
luck
Hodder
involved,
shelter.
it's crazy.
You know of it. Great big treasury hall, yes? I'll sort you out with something. Oh, and if you're looking to smash a few more deserving skulls, this lot kept talking about their leader. Mean bastard, I reckon. If I remember right, sounds like you'll find them in a small valley, by the swamps east of Zvartalfheim.
Perhaps I will seek out this leader of theirs.
Then I shall look forward to hearing of your battle back at the Hodder shelter. You make them bastards pay, eh? Good luck to you.
Yeah, they got the tech, but whether or not they got the DNA for that kind of game is another adventure.
Be coincidence. Those dwarves speaking at the same place.
It's like Ubisoft. They got everything they need. They just keep doing dumb crap over and over again. It's like, why? Oh, it's spicy down here. I don't think that's the case, Kashif. It's not running out of ideas. It's the focus on monthly recurring revenue. It's the focus on extracting as much money as possible. And while it does make sense for games to be trying to, you know, be as profitable as they can, what the fudge? They need to stop going for that, you know, 100% scumbag setup. Max Payne. I don't know if Max Payne should be remade. Max Payne was cool in its time, but I don't know. Do I have to go from there? There's no other way back. That's funny. Alright, what was the point of this? This looks like the way out. Oh, I see. Key there. Is there more than one key required? Don't think so. Guess I'll find out soon enough. Let's see here. There we go. Got that. Then I just head out the way I came, I guess. It's kind of funny that they let you choose which ability you want to use, I guess. It's friendly. They're definitely not as friendly with the other ones. Be easier for me to just sacrifice some life and fly up. Yeah. Thanks, game. There we go. Living the dream. What's that tower? I guess it's the middle of Aesir or whatever. Should I just finish up these while I'm here? Sure, let's do it. Milna. Boop. Ah! No, the orders will be done later. I can fast travel back whenever. I don't think I've talked to any of the dwarves that I've rescued in any of the shelters.
This place is heavily guarded.
Horses can swim in real life. They don't like to do it, but they can. Gungan here. Hello, Mr. Riley. How's the hell diving been? Yeah, Microsoft lets you play both sides. Exquisite. Democracy was unleashed on the unbelievers. Nice.
Give me a hand with this.
You gonna give me a hand with this?
King's here!
Man. No raiders in this game. Ridiculous. One more. Huh? Interesting. I'm on fire!
Give me a hand.
Yeah, I'd much prefer that it be well into the negatives rather than floating around zero because the slush makes the roads even worse. Somebody's throwing stuff at me, whatever. Target him because he's in the grass. I should have slowly walked over to this NPC as a show of dominance and be like, how do you like that? Alright.
A good horn. Let's get out of here.
My mount is not available. Why? Raid's over. Okay, I was gonna ride over there, but I think the boats are faster. I don't know, it could be a lie like the Citadel in Mass Effect, where they just skew the camera so it makes you feel faster, but it's not. Better not be super shallow. I'm good. Yeah, it was a lie in Mass Effect because they couldn't load the assets fast enough. So when you sprinted, the camera just changed and it made you feel like you were going faster, but if you timed it, you actually went exactly the same speed as normal running. So many crazy tricks in video games. I feel like after the arm chop, the right or the left hook is just insult to injury. I wonder if Veilguard's going to be as bad as people say it is.
It's good plunder here. I'll need help. Some good plundering here.
Did you play it? I'll probably get it when it's like $5. I feel like I missed something. Oh yeah, I did. Supposed to be immune to fire when I'm in this mode, but it's just a suggestion. Remakes are easy because you've already got all the art stuff figured out. You just gotta redo the art, and by easy I mean like easier than starting a new game. I wonder why they were so agenda heavy. Mobile is horrendous? What do you mean? The vertical stream? What? I am so confused. A 5-minute conversation about liking coffee? I mean, do you not like coffee?
Give me a hand over here.
Oh, as in the typing's terrible. I thought you were talking about my stream or something. I mean, the stream might be terrible, but at least as long as it's showing up the way I think it does, it's all good. That's okay. I'm usually pretty good at deciphering what people are trying to say. I think remakes are more for people like me who haven't played certain games, like Oblivion, for example. You know, I'm more inclined to play it now that it's been remade than go back and get the original, right? Fine. Okay. Nothing brings me more paranoia than the technical side of streaming. But it's like movies, right? The companies are trying to capitalize on nostalgia. They don't have to write a new story. They don't have to come up with new mechanics. They already kind of know what works. I think what they did with Final Fantasy VII was unique in that they took the essence of what the game was trying to do and they made it completely different. Yeah, I get it, Mr. Riley. I don't want to be fed a certain political angle the whole time either. Ow. Yeet. Yeah, it makes me wonder why Square Enix did what they did with Final Fantasy VII. You know, why did they decide to sort of re-envision the whole experience as something completely different? Society doesn't have a backbone. Okay, I'll bite. I vote with my wallet all the time. I mean, how many people are actively pressured into buying stuff they don't want? I mean, this probably happens a lot, but I'm not convinced it makes up such a huge part of the economy that, you know, games are being held aloft by this stuff. In fact, the stats that I last saw on buying video games suggested that most people only bought like one game a year, and the average price they paid was like 20 bucks. People buy Call of Duty because for them it's fun and it's a multiplayer game, so in order to be part of the zeitgeist they gotta participate, right? Like if it wasn't a multiplayer game and people didn't immediately just jump to the next one every single time it was released because they want to play with people and be the best, it wouldn't happen. I don't buy the Call of Duty games. I don't buy Assassin's Creed when they come out day one, but you know, I'm not trying to live that competitive dream, I guess. If Call of Duty was truly bad, people just wouldn't buy it.
Give me a hand with this.
It is lazy money, but the market doesn't care. The market wants that, and until they stop making money off of it, that whole formula won't change. It's like when Ubisoft started trying to release Assassin's Creed games every year and their money went down the drain. They stopped doing it.
Come, help you with this.
When people get tired of coughing up, you know, $100 a year to participate in the latest and greatest Call of Duty, that's when things will change. Fortnite has a different business model. I think this game is overly bloated, but I don't think it's a bad game, Abolish. I think this game would have been an amazing, like, 80-hour game. Instead, it's a mediocre 200-hour game. Yeah, I wouldn't be playing it if I wasn't enjoying it on some level. I understand the hate, though. And I think people throw around the H word way too much, but... you know. You don't make money being neutral, right? You gotta grift. Let's get out of here. I think this raid's over. Yeah, it's not a bad game. It's just not a great game. Like, it's somewhere just over the 50% mark, right? I was actually tempted to try out Higher Guard today just to try to like understand why it's taking so much crap, but I think it was just a victim of a number of different things, and it doesn't do enough to differentiate itself. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that a lot of the Isu stuff is really late game. You're gonna get back in Overwatch? I think a lot of people are. Desmond didn't die though. He's still around. He's actually literally in Valhalla. You meet him briefly as Layla. Should play it one time. I'm not installing Overwatch anytime soon. If anything, I'm gonna spend more time in Helldivers 2. Yeah, the reader. You got it. Yeah, he's in the gray. I think it's within Yggdrasil, but I'm not sure about that one. I think it is. I haven't figured out the lore around the supercomputer in the 7th solution. Haven't decided if I care enough to look into it.
His men have no idea. Good.
Originally, Desmond was supposed to be more of the main character the whole time. And in fact, there's a lot of chatter about him being like a nexus of history. So something about his bloodline basically connects him to literally everybody. But they decided to change that at some point. which was probably for the best. I mean, unfortunate for the voice actor, but gives you more creative freedom to have more characters involved. These guys are tanky on this difficulty level. You left combat? Why? Sure. Quadruple A studio game. So we can go from here. Yeah, he had a good run. He was in like, I don't know, 4 games. He was feeling a little blue. Oh my gosh. Puns are the lowest form of humor. The absolute lowest. I would rather repeat 6-7 over and over again than use a pun. This game is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and this is the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC. I should watch season 3 of Foundation. That was one of the few TV shows I actually binge watched. The first 2 seasons were pretty awesome. They deviated from the books a bit, but didn't bother me. Pack of bears. Foundation. It's an Apple TV thing. Nerd stuff. I mean, from a certain perspective, the Vikings were helpful. But yeah, how many people like to play the villain, though? I actually want to play Tyranny at some point. It's a really slow CRPG, but you are a high-ranking individual in an evil sort of organization, which I think is an interesting concept that isn't really explored. Yeah, it's a brainy thing. The whole concept is that they use math to figure out the movements of civilizations across thousands of years. And basically the end of an empire is predicted, and that doesn't go well. Not in this game, Mr. Riley. Tyranny wins. Cut in twain.
Watch my back.
Yeah, whether or not the Vikings are good or not is really just a matter of perspective at the time. Make a roll. all from friends. I mean, okay. Was that the show with Rip Torn in it? The old guy in Men in Black. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of TV either way. Yeah, that's another one, Mr. Alley. I'm not judging you at all. I mean, history is written by the victor, right? I think the show I'm thinking of was called Severance. I don't know if it was actually on Apple TV or not. This is another one of those lighted up puzzle things. Happy Gilmore 2 was alright. They're just trying to give what's his name some money. Man, why can't I remember? The guy who did Deuce Bigelow. You couldn't get into the stamina aspect of Valhalla? Like how bloated the video game is? Rob Schneider, yeah, that's it. Thank you. And he just divorced from his much younger wife. What a shocker, I guess. He was just a cameo? Was he not an executive producer or something? Hope your day's going well, King. Where are we gonna push this? Here? Start there and see where it goes. The morning show. Okay. There we go. You've got a lot of money and a lot of connections. You can do a lot of stuff. Like, there's no higher power. Who watches the watchers, right? All that Epstein stuff, for example, just giving you this giant window into the corruption that's out there. All the messed up crap. Okay, what am I missing? I gotta start from the other side.
The other side must be barred.
Kind of like the remake of The Running Man. I thought it was kind of ironic that they were talking about media manipulation by these giant networks. Meanwhile, the movie's made by a giant network. I think I need to just turn this to the other side, maybe. There's no orb there, so we gotta find the orb. If I was an orb, where would I be? Oh, good night, Mr. Riley. Yeah, that might be true. I mean, you get a bit of a tug of war at the top and see whose resources win out. Alright, where the hell is this thing? Did I miss it in that other room? Is that what happened here? I guess I should just keep this facing the other direction until I find an orb I can steal. Good work, Kavi. Couldn't just jump over that. Can I steal this one? No? Okay. Did I miss one in here? I did not. There's something over there though. Uh-huh. Wait, how do I light that up? I don't see anything. Can I move that one up there through the wall? Just take this and turn it through there or something. Bruh. Guess I'll leave that there. Yeah, nobody really knows the whole truth. That's for sure. Okay, maybe that isn't actually used for anything. I think it's literally just the opposite side of this door, which it is. Here it is. Fantastic. Alright, Sunan, help me out here, man.
Be my eyes.
Okay, so they have a whole bunch of raven corpses around, which usually means to me that the thing I want is up high somewhere, annoyingly placed. Can I shoot some portal thing here? What if I find a very specific spot? This is DLC, yeah. I can see something through there. I don't know if it's shootable. Could be a portal. Nope. Man, oh man. I find the DLCs are usually better than the main games, and I'm kind of committed now. Where the crap is this orb? Where's the magical angle it's going to reveal what I need? There's always these tiny little slits, which is all well and good, I guess, but then it's just not clear. It's got to be inside, right? Like, it's got to be like open up the top to open up the bottom. Have you ever tried out Valheim? Yeah, I played through it like 3 or 4 times. I got a buddy who loves the damn game, so he eventually talks me into playing it when new content is out. So once the there we go, maybe. Oh. So once the ice area comes into play, we'll do it. In fact, if you dig around on my YouTube, you'll be able to find the playthroughs somewhere. I am losing it. Maybe I'm trying to look through the wrong window. Yeah, that's exactly it. Herp-a-derp. Bam. Okay. And there's the orb. What a shocker. The Ashlands are the last one? Not that I'm aware of. I think they're supposed to have something similar in the northern part of the world, and then that'll be it. But they're not in any rush, right? Like, I think they've sold it to everybody they're going to sell it to. And at this point, you know, what are they really going to achieve by releasing new content? And that's okay. I've gotten my fun out of it. I don't really like base building. Fortunately, my buddy likes base building. So I go out and do the combat and the gathering of random crap, and he does the base building. And it works out perfectly. I think they call that synergy. Yeah, when I first started playing that game, I started doing these mega projects. Like, I spanned islands with these enormous bridges. But over time, I just kind of lost interest in it. The other problem with Valheim is it gets laggier the more you build too. Like, the build system is not very good. I wanted to make my own in Unity to try it out. Yeah, but what do I do with it if I make it? That's the problem.
Your end is nigh.
It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of nothing. I don't even remember the name of the tech. There's this instanced hierarchy sort of processing stuff for Unity that was released sometime after Valheim was launched out. It was supposed to deal with like tens of thousands of objects fairly quickly. It was meant for RTSs at the scale of Supreme Commander. I'm never bored. That's my problem. I've always got something I want to do. And streaming kind of just fills in the gaps. I guess I'm screwed no matter what I do here. No efficient way to zoom around. The nice thing about Valheim is you didn't need to build these giant structures if you didn't want to. My problem with 7 Days to Die is you do. It forces you into making these horde bases in order to survive. Now, you don't need to, in theory. You can just sledgehammer your way with all the drugs in the universe, but you still need some place to store all your junk. Okay. Oh, 7 Days to Die doesn't really have like a distinct goal. Which a lot of people do like. It's not my thing. Oh, it's not even on top of these. Oh yeah, it was called ECS. That's what it's called. Sons of Avaldi, whatever. Yeah, ECS. Entity Component Systems or something.
Here's an anvil on which the greatest dwarf... Ivaldi's sons had made 3 mighty gifts for Loki, but my brother wanted more. So he went to their rivals, Sindri and Broka. He bet them they could not fashion 3 gifts greater still. If he won, he would keep the gifts. If he lost, they would take his head. But Loki had no intention of playing by the rules. He transformed himself.
I want to play Sons of the Forest at some point.
Biting Broka in the hope of
I'm just gonna Google up where everything is instead of doing the random exploration.
And their work was a wonder. A boar of living metal who gave off light in the dark and ran faster than
The boar does not run faster than any horse.
Gullinbursti.
Any of the cairns. You mean the Tombs of the Fallen, Bobby? Have I watched Last Kingdom? I have. I barely remember it though. That was one with Orlando Bloom in it, right? I think. What the forest did not do a good job of is directing you to the next thing to do. And the idea that you need to stumble across these caves to get stuff to move on is insanity. Kingdom of Heaven. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if I've seen The Last Kingdom now. Seriously? You won't get help through the portal. I destroyed it. I think it'd be a cool game to play VR in. I think the building would be annoying. I thought about playing Valheim in VR, but no dice. Bruh. Okay, was that a greeting? I was playing Subnautica in VR and I was walking around the Aurora and I accidentally fell off one of the gangplanks wrapping around the top of the ship, and for a moment I actually thought I was going to die.
Any word from Rieker? No, nothing.
Yeah, it was wild. Subnautica was the game that sold me on VR. It was so good. Such a wild experience. The only problem is streaming VR is a giant pain in the dick. And there's not a lot of demand for it. And I can't keep up with chat in it. Well, I can, but I gotta keep looking at it, which is obnoxious. You just lose a lot of the immersion. I don't know, maybe I'll play Lone Echo 2 or something at some point. Gosh. I screwed up my Lone Echo playthrough and my mouse is in the middle of the screen the entire time. Whatever. I need to put that on my list of things to check before I go live. So obnoxious. And I screwed up my Starfield DLC playthrough the same way because my encoder was overloaded. So the final sequence where all these like lights and stuff are flying around was so laggy. This game is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. How does that happen? It's because streaming VR is a pain in the dick. Like, so, all right. You've got a few different problems to solve when you're streaming VR. First, how do you get the video off of the headset? So fortunately, Oculus has this thing called Mirror, which displays the video on the screen, like on my monitor, so I can pump it out via HDMI to my streaming PC. The microphone's another issue. So I end up using the headset microphone, which is actually pretty good. It's not as good as this one, but it's reasonable. So it's good enough. The next problem you get to solve is watching VR is awful. Because you're making all these micro movements, right? So imagine the screen is constantly jittering. And then you get the motion sickness element that comes off of it. So you have to do motion smoothing, which depending on how you do it can be a pain in the neck or not. Oculus actually provides tools for this sort of thing that make it a lot easier. So you deal with that. That one's done. And then the next problem is, how do you deal with chat? How do you read chat messages in VR? There are ways to pull virtual windows into arbitrary VR games. But some VR games don't like it so much. Sometimes it shows up on the stream, which is kind of annoying, but you kind of accept your fate. An alternative is you can sort of look down your nose, like you can lift your head, and there's a spot in the the VR goggles where you can see like a tablet on your desk or something like that. So you can do that. There's a lot of problems with VR.
Unleash the beasts. Best not to draw attention here.
So, I don't stream VR frequently, but I probably should stream more of it, to be honest. I still need to do my last episode of I Am Cat, just to finish up the community challenge. Like, how many live VR streams do you end up seeing? Not a lot, right? It's just not really worth it. I do want to play the Metro VR game at some point. I can't go through there. I think Metro VR is going to be pretty awesome. And then Lone Echo 2. I was playing VR Skyrim on stream, but it was such a mess. VR for your baby? I don't think you should be subjecting your child to that kind of thing. How many? They're not the first. Okay, well, VTubing is another game, but yeah. Hey man, like 9 out of 10 of the top 10 female presenting streamers are furries, so, or VTubers at the very least. So if you want to make money, that's the direction you go. Oh, I need that key, I think. I can't get out of here. Why? There we go. one day I'll become a VTuber. I'll have an anime girl avatar where every time you sub to me, my boobs get bigger. I'm pretty sure that for developing minds, keeping them away from the PC as much as possible is probably the right path. The science is kind of all over the place on that one. Your moral compass? You think you could exploit that? Get yourself a voice changer and pay somebody for a VTuber model? If you don't want to do that, you could just do PNG tuber and go the same route. Anyway, it makes bank. It allows people to be a lot more anonymous. More power to them. The reality is that presenting as female on Twitch might get you a little bit ahead, but it won't give you those numbers. I mean, like, even on OnlyFans, the average was like $6 that people make off of sex content. It's not a surefire way to money. It's interesting though.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Blocked from the other side. Classic. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of the big streamers got big because it was really hard to stream in the beginning. And they just kind of carried their audiences forward because of the way Twitch and stuff works, where if you're big, you get bigger because you're shown preferentially in the lists. But you still have to have something, right? Like, you can't just sit on your haunches and be like, I'm big, so I'm always going to be big. That's not how it works. But now it's so easy that you got to deliver a little bit more than just the basics to get anywhere. So grifting is probably the best path to success. It's why rage bait is so popular. Here I will tell you about the intricacies of forging an iron bore. It's a complex process and thirsty work. In fact, the mere idea of it gives me a headache. So let me get some meat and a bowl of acorns to help soothe my mind, and then I shall begin in earnest. If you had 7 regular viewers, you are in the top like 5%. It's a lot of effort. It can be draining, you know. It's a job like any other if you really want to try to make it into something.
Need to get on the other side.
Can I think I just walk in through that door if I've got the key. Yeah. Easy peasy. Oops. Gonna burn this. Okay.
Without these plans,
Flame on, nerds.
bread. No more piggies for you, Sinbada.
No more piggies. You have to get your computer back together and whatnot. That's an expensive game right now. I mean, it's always been expensive, but it's even worse now. I think you're best off getting like a really low-end video card with a capture card and then getting a PlayStation. Where are these piggies I need to release? Release the iron boars. Do you think they're down there, maybe? By piece by piece? I mean, that's not how computers work, but sure.
Hang on.
Oops. Guess you could get away with like a mid-tier AM5 socket board or something, and then upgrade the CPU at some point. Who knows? This is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC, so it's not part of the main game. Why open the cage and I can just break it? I missed one, I think. Oh, that's what you mean by piece. Okay. Yeah, if you're willing to shop around and put it together yourself, you can save some money, but it's hard. And even then, it's still very expensive.
Once Balder is free, he and I shall feast on the roasted flesh of these mighty pigs. Now Sinapse will negotiate Balder for the Salakar, and then together he and I will steal it back.
Somehow I doubt it's gonna work out that way. Have I collected everything? I have. So what the hell do you get for doing these all the dwarf rewards? It's 4? Yeah, I don't know either. I replace my computer every like 5 to 7 years, so hopefully by the time I get to that point, it'll be a little more sane. But I don't expect it to be.
Why are you here?
Hopefully the dwarves have gained.
Back again, I say.
Yeah, because you're a merchant. You have anything fun? You do not.
Enough. Hopefully the dwarves have gained. Mighty Tira, yours shall be a
Sagai.
my thought. Hopefully the dwarves have gained an understanding of the Salakar's true use. My future may depend on it. Ragnarok.
Who's the guy that I
You
rescued?
did well, Einar. A true skull. Honestly, it that I do. Hopefully the dwarves have gained an
I don't
understanding
care
of
about
the
any of these
Salakar's true
guys.
use. Hello again.
I was beginning to think you here.
I need. Hopefully the dwarves have gained an understanding of the Salakar's
We got some
true use.
titanium and some iron ore.
Future may depend. Good to see you, if you insist. Hopefully the dwarves have gained an understanding of the Salakar's true use. My future may depend
Man,
on
I
it.
don't care about any of this. What
Clean
the
it
heck?
back in one.
And
Only if you. Hopefully the dwarves have gained an understanding of the Salakar's
They're just
true
giving me
use.
upgrade
My
materials.
future may depend on it.
Ragnarok is inevitable. To avoid it, impossible. But if there's one thing I know...
Infinite inflation.
Impossible is impossible.
Can I talk to this guy? Oh, I can if I go through the...
Friðjólfur, break off bolts. Seeker, and you're only half an... Be well. No? Yeah.
Bellows. Perfect.
We must leave while
Oh, I
we
haven't
still
talked to
have
this
the
guy in a
chance.
million years.
But
I
where
think
do
I
we
have
go?
everything.
Oh, brought me gems.
Here. Oh, sauce.
So sparkly.
Yeah. No thanks.
We must leave while we still have the chance.
Do I not have them all?
Oh, brought me gems.
I'll see.
We must leave while we
What?
still have
Was
the
still
chance.
alive.
There's literally nothing. This is the whole damn thing. All of it. All right. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go get some dinner. I think tonight is gonna be 9 souls. If you're hoping for more Assassin's Creed, you're gonna have to wait until tomorrow. But I do have tomorrow off, so there's gonna be a lot more of this. I mean, that's what Bitcoin was like, right? Like every single financial crime that had been done with real money over the last 100 years was just repeated in Bitcoin. It was hilarious. And people wonder why all these systems exist as checks and balances for all this stuff, and then, oops, all of a sudden I got scammed. Anyway, it's funny to watch. All right, take care of yourselves, everybody. If I don't see you, have a great night. Hope to see you again next time. Take care.